Konnichiwa kimono wearers. Japan Trip 2.0, the 2025 edition, the sequel, sadly coming to an end. But it's been a bloody ripper, mate. Snow, Fuji, Tokyo, but we still got some final Tokyo highlights before heading back to the land down under. Golden rule of travel: don't annoy your travel mates. Stupid rule anyway. The Japanese love their sport: sumo, karate, groping people on the subway, and also football, so get to a J-League game. Bit of fried chicken. It ain't no bush oyster, but it'll have to do, I guess. We're heading to Sensoji, an ancient Buddhist temple in Asakusa. You head up the very touristy Nakamisadore to get there. Wander as fast or slow as you like. Check out some of the shops selling Japanese crafts, souvenirs and sweet and savoury snacks. Horse, whale, dolphin meat are delicacies still enjoyed in Japan, but not on Nakamisadore, where the food of choice appears to be candied strawberries. Souvenirs, novelties, party tricks. Excuse me, you dropped your fake doggy poo. What fake doggy poo? Somebody get this man some hand wipes, please. This is the temple's second gate, the Hozomon. It's large and impressive, and to its left, the 5-story pagoda. The Hozomon houses 2 guardian statues, and that large red lantern weighs 400 kilos. That's equivalent to about 5 average Americans or 7 average Japanese, or 1 horse, still served up raw with dipping sauce in some bars and restaurants. Little known fact, Japan consumes around 7 tons of horse meat each year, and China and many European countries still love chowing down on a formerly spirited filly or stallion. Wafting incense smoke over your body is said to cure ailments and improve health. Willing to try anything to cure my jock itch. And now the main temple. Sensoji is centuries old, over 1,000 years in fact. It was the training ground for the legendary Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker and John Wick, to name but a few. Sensoji is one of the most visited religious sites in the world, with 30 million annual visitors. That's 10 times more than the number of visitors to America's preeminent religious site, Yankee Stadium. The gates, main hall and pagoda might be the main highlights of Sensoji, but don't miss out on the area around Yagodo Hall, to the left of the main hall. That would be like going to Yankee Stadium and not having a hot dog. You're going straight to hell, you heretic. Amazing to think Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker and John Wick learnt their craft around here. We're walking in the footsteps of legends. Right, if you're travelling on a bit of a budget, get ready for shoebox-sized rooms in Tokyo. 2 people, 2 suitcases are a tight squeeze. So cosy that passing each other resembles a game of Twister. Not the palatial hotel rooms of Thailand measured in acres that we're used to, but they're clean and functional, and you get to use a Japanese toilet, which is bottom cleaning luxury. Time to leave Japan. This is the Kaisai Skyliner from Ueno. Quick, clean and efficient, which is how I like to describe my lovemaking. This is the Swissport Lounge at Narita. Kinda looks like a cheap restaurant buffet specialising in gastro, but it's a-okay. You can get a final feed of Japanese curry, so for me it's a bloody ripper. Okay, time to board the overnight Qantas flight QF80 to Melbourne. Kick off with some hamster pellets. Now it's Japanese beef and rice bowl or chicken breast with mash for dinner. Get some shut-eye. Jaffa's ninja training has him sleeping with one eye open. He's just not sure which eye. Breakfast is grilled chicken breast with miso sauce or cheesy omelette. And all of a sudden, Japan 2025 trip is over, and you're back in Melbourne to knife crime, carjackings, assaults, and worst of all, Australian Idol. As usual, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, stay safe and wear a helmet.